Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, back with a day 2 update of my Crackling Lance build. So going to be playing this tier 12 Wasteland here to kind of show you guys how the build is doing on day 2. Although, I call it Crackling Lance Elementalist, but I feel like it's kind of turned more into Arc Elementalist. I just felt that, I've been continuing to use Arc for clear and Crackling Lance for single target, which has worked out really well, but I feel like I just end up using Arc most of the time because it just seems to clear so much better. So I don't really know if I can keep calling this build Crackling Lance. Like, it's kind of more Arc with Crackling Lance as single target. I don't know, it's like, at this point, is it like a black zebra with white stripes or like a white zebra with black stripes, you know what I mean? Anyway, the build's been going pretty good. My character right now is level 88, and I am slowly breaking into red maps. I still do die here and there. As you can see, my life pool is not the greatest. Although we do have like 40% physical mitigation and something like 75-65 block attack and spell. So I've been able to do low tier red maps, although the higher tier red maps are a bit of a struggle for me right now, as well as some of the more difficult monsters like Harvest or like level 4 Archnemesis. Those are kind of hard for me right now. But yeah, other than that, I'd say the build's going pretty good, and as you can see here, the clear is pretty decent. Arc is really good at cleaning up stragglers, so I think I will continue to use it. Although Crackling Lance, of course, I believe deals over double the damage of Arc, so I'll definitely continue to use that for a single target as well. I think if you mouse over the tooltip, Crackling Lance's damage right now is around the same as Arc on the tooltip, but that doesn't count the Intensify mechanic. I don't think the Intensify damage numbers are updated correctly in the game on the tooltips, but I think if you take into account Intensify, the damage of Crackling Lance is like 135% or 140% more than the tooltip, so more than double. And as you can see there, the boss just died very quickly there on a tier 12. I just throw out Wave of Conviction and then just Crackling Lance, and as you can see here, these essence monsters with like 5 essences, they die so fast because I think CL's damage is really good. But yeah, the build's been pretty fun to play so far. My strategy for the Alice has basically just been focus on map sustain and then essence and then harvest. Figured that the essence is really important for crafting an SSF, as well as harvest, and map sustain is important too, so I've just been going for those, and it's been fun like killing up essence monsters really quickly with Crackling Lance due to the extremely high DPS, so yeah, it's been cool. As you can see here, I'm just farming some Archnemesis monsters. Haven't really figured out the best way to use the League mechanic yet. I'm still in the phase of just kind of do whatever, which I should probably do some more research into this. But yeah, as you can see here, like the easier essence monsters, you can basically just kill with whatever. And then the more difficult monsters, you swap to CL to take care of those. As for the build, I think most of it is still the same as the previous video. I do still have a Shaper of Winter allocated for my Ascendancy. I figure that it's good for a couple reasons. It does allow you to run Hypothermia, which is pretty cool for damage, and it also allows you to slow enemies down by a lot depending on the chill effect. I found that against most map bosses, I am able to slow them by like anywhere from 30 to 40%. As you can see here, that was a level 4 Archnemesis, and it just did nothing to CL. So to quickly go over my character that I've built so far on day 2 of League, currently we have gotten the Elementalist to level 88. Currently I am also still on a 5 link for Crackling Lance and Arc. So for Crackling Lance, we have Crackling Lance, Inspiration, Intensify, Concentrated Effect, and Lightning Pen. And then for Arc, we have Arc, Lightning Pen, Hypothermia, Spell Echo, and added lightning damage from the Thunder Fist item. As for itemization, most of it is pretty standard. I was able to get really lucky with the staff. I made a +3 lightning staff with 57% lightning damage, and then I bench crafted lightning damage added to spells. The way that you make these, or these kind of staffs in general, I found the best way was just to spam harvest. You just take a staff and you can like spam Reforge Caster or Reforge Lightning, and then like soon enough you're gonna like get something good. Like I made a lot of good staffs that way, but this was the best. Another thing that I did a little bit of was I used this essence. I used this Essence of Torment, which grants added lightning damage to spells on a two-handed weapon. And I tried to use some of those, but I didn't really get lucky, but you could do that as well. And then for other items, most of it is just rares. This is just a rare. This is a rare with life and res, rare with life and res, rare with life and res. I made this opal ring here that has 30% lightning damage with the, there's like a lightning essence here. Can't remember what it's called. This one, the Essence of Wrath. I just used Essence of Wrath on jewelry to give it a little bit more damage, and then I got lucky with some res as well. Amulet is just whatever, it's a rare. And then, yeah, my only interesting items here are Death Rush. I got this just by pure chance, and it gives you Onslaught and Kill, so I found that it helps out a lot for mapping. And then I have a Thunder Fist here, not the best item ever, but I currently only have one 5-link, so this allows me to get 2 5-links here with added lightning damage as the 5th link. And then I have this weird chest here. I didn't really intend to use this, it just so happened that my only 5-link was Geoffrey's Sanctuary. It's actually not ideal because it gives you Zealot's Oath, which lets your life regen apply to ES. So like I don't regen any life, I just regenerate like my 800 ES. It's actually kind of awkward, but I mean, you know, what am I gonna do? SSF, right? If I find a 5-link, I gotta use it. So that's basically it for the gear. As for defenses, we are currently at 3.5k life with 800 shield. Definitely not ideal going into red maps. I still die randomly sometimes to like level 3, level 4 Nemesis, or, you know, a really strong essence with like 6 essences in there, or some ridiculously overtuned harvest mobs. Like sometimes I'll just randomly die to that. But I mean, I feel like this is kind of a glass cannon build, so haven't really found a good way to get around that. As for other defenses, currently we have 41% physical reduction. And if I pop my granite flask here, it goes up to 58% physical reduction. I found that to be, I mean, it's decent. I wish it was more, but I feel like it's fine, because if I were to get more, I'd have to sacrifice damage. I have also tried to run Determination instead of Zealotry, but I found that when I did that, it only protected me marginally more against physical hits, and I lost 20% of my damage, because we're also scaling like Zealotry with aura effect, right? So, I mean, if you want to sacrifice 20% of your damage for a little bit more armor, I think that's still valid. You could do it if you wanted to, but for me personally, I'd rather die a couple more times and have 20% more damage. And then for other defenses, we just have a little bit of Glancing Blows block here, 75% chance to block attack and 64% to block spell. I am currently working on taking the spell block nodes here, which I saved for last, so pretty soon I'm going to get this, which I think will help a lot for defense. And then there's a mastery here that I need to take as well. 3% increased spell damage per 5% chance to block spell damage, which will increase my damage by 45% increased if we have 75% block, so that's going to be pretty nice to get. But yeah, that's basically the build so far. Pretty standard, as you can see, definitely doable in SSF. I guess the next steps for me would just to get another 5-link. If I got another 5-link, I could have replaced my gloves with something a lot better. And then maybe if I get lucky, I can craft an amulet with +1 lightning gems or +1 int gems, since the gem mods got moved away from influence items and onto just generic items in the generic mod pool. And then I guess just continue to get some XP, not die, finish off this here. And oh yeah, then also level up my gems, right? My Crackling Lance is still only level 19. My arc is 20. Oh, I should val that. Let's do that right now. 21. Wow, I lost the level. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I guess that's my cue to end the video. When you val a level 20 gem and it goes to level 19 when it's your main clearing spell. Oh god. Wow. Okay, well, anyway, I'm tilted. I can't say anything more today. I may make another video tomorrow with another update, see how things are going on day 3 of League. But yeah, don't let this happen to you guys. Don't val your gems and have them go down a level. Take care and good luck.